Alright, so I still have two more mechanisms to show you. This next one is a differential gear. So you can find differential gears in gas-powered cars, and what they do is they let each wheel turn at a different speed. So that means that while you're taking a turn, your wheels will not skid. So here we have the input, and it's meshed to this big gear right here. It's not a perfect mesh because it uses cubes, and I mean cubes were never meant to mesh together properly. But this works, and it illustrates the concept of how a differential gear works. So because it's imperfect, I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to put a creative motor here. And what that's going to do is it's just going to have a smoother operation. But it works even without this little cheat, and what it'll do is it'll be easier to show you how it works. So I've divided this into two parts. The brass part is the input, and the andesite parts are the output. So the big brass gear actually has two smaller gears connected to it, and they're meshed with the output andesite gears. So you'll notice that both of the smaller input gears are not turning, but they are meshed with the andesite gears. So they're not turning because equal torque is being transmitted to each wheel. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna block one of the output wheels, and we're gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna flick this lever right here, and that will block this wheel on the right. So we can see that the wheel on the right is no longer spinning, yet the wheel on the left continues to spin. Now we'll notice that the brass gears are turning, and that's what allows torque to be sent to the left wheel while the right wheel has stopped. So if we go ahead and unblock the right wheel, we'll see that both sides begin spinning again, and the brass input gears have stopped spinning. And the same thing happens if we block the other wheel. Now the right wheel continues to turn, and the brass input gears are spinning. And of course, it's cubes, so it's not a perfect mesh, but it's good enough to do the job.